What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C. Again, I just want to vent real quick, first of all, that I actually was recording about 40 seconds ago. Well, at least I wasn't like too far away because I wasn't trying to make a long video today. Again, I'm just going to say real quick, this is not part of my regular podcast. And I've got so used to doing these, I'm like, am I going to make a regular podcast of my show? And because if I make so many videos, then am I going to make a podcast slash a video, this? Because like I said, this is supposed to be a separate, you might say 1 year journey that I'm trying to accomplish, which may include me just talking in a podcast and or a video. But I was still just like I was trying to get back to doing reviews, which, reviews, whatever, I was trying to do videos. But anyway, y'all, do this podcast. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about, y'all, is that actually, since, like I said, I used to speaker, basically, where I distribute, of course, if you are watching on YouTube, you can see that I'm using speaker where I do my podcast, and then it gets distributed, to other platforms. If y'all look into the, info, other platforms where you can find this podcast as well. But y'all, when I was trying to do it, I accidentally, like I said, it was about only a minute or something. But like I said, you use the phone. You have the option where you can also use your phone to record, when you do your podcast. So, the phone accidentally slipped out of my hand. It didn't fall or anything. But when I was still talking, it had turned the mic back off. So I don't know if it was going to be a pause or anything. So I was like, you know what? It's only a minute and something and a half. It's not like I really had got into the subject anyway. So what I was going to talk about today. But I was going to talk about, like, I'm really getting very comfortable with podcasting. And what I mean by that, y'all, is I was trying to make... Now, this is exactly where I had was talking and then it stopped. Now, like I said, it was certain shows that I'm trying to do. The 3 I have been reviewing for the past month or so. Until, like, when I got sick last month. I mean, not to keep repeating the story. But I had to catch up. And Love at the Locker, I have the most episodes missing. Even though I could just say discharge it. But I'm like, no, I want to be able to continue and just move forward and just move on. I just don't know if I'll continue after this season to keep reviewing it. Unless maybe to go back to Life, Love at the Lockup / whatever. And, bring and get, like a conclusion to the big secret of Megan. The Romulus and stuff like that. And Greenleaf is getting good. And I'm about 5 or 6 episodes behind. And definitely David Makes Men. It's going to be some more shows, a couple of them. There's a couple shows, because since I was behind in these 3 shows that I want to continue, and 2 of them I discontinued, after 1 episode, a review. I realized there's a couple new shows I was thinking about consider reviewing. I'm like, I'm not trying to be behind on every show and catch up, okay? Or it would be different if it was only one show and then I catch up, and I'm like, it depends, because... Like I said, I'm behind. And the goal is at least to possibly get the David Makes Men's ones that I'm behind. And that way, because I really want to be able to do the season finale either the night of or the next day afterwards. Which is supposed to come, I think it's supposed to come this Wednesday night. So, like I said, there's a couple shows I'm thinking about reviewing at the end of this month, and or at least 1 or 2 at the beginning of next month. And, you got Daylight Savings. So, it's just that I wanted to be able that I didn't let it carry over. Like I said, it's 2 weeks already behind that it already got delayed. I started to get behind anyway, but once I got, the bronchitis / asthma flared up, because like I said, I have both, if this is your first time hearing me. So, it put me, those 2 weeks... put me behind. It seemed like additional weeks. And like I said, you see me pop up if you have been watching this since day 1 on my birthday when I began this 365 video journey. You see my face. And then you see my face again when I was congratulating my Rara with her, confidence in getting her GED, passing the test. So that was the last time y'all seen me face to face. Now, my plan was I was going to start at least, catching up, watching a couple of David's Man episodes of DBR and go ahead. Like I said, I already let you know. Because I figured, like, okay, when I finished watching, like I said, if y'all listen to what I was kind of ranting about books and stuff, and adaptations and movie adaptations of what books and what books can be, should be movies, or what movies could be made into books, or, why I don't read certain books based on when I seen the movies or television adaptation or whatever. I was able, and I did finish the last episode of it was the revise or the part, like the sequel of Tales of the City. And just to tell y'all real quick, and I was thinking about, like I said, maybe I could read the series, but I'm like, hopefully I get an audiobook. So y'all, just to let y'all know, if y'all want to be avid readers, whatever, y'all, if y'all can, get your library cards. And, of course, 9 times out of 10, y'all still got to go to your library, get your original libraries if y'all can get one. And, now, which they made it, which is so convenient. You can rent books, auto books or ebooks online, and, that way. And also, what I have found out about 2 years ago, sometimes they have it, but you have to look and go through there. You still got to put your library card in and or PIN number. I think they started making more strict, but you also have to have a PIN number as well. And it's a additional program called Hoopla. And this one is also the same, whereas, but the difference is, and you can rent 25 books, certain movies or whatever, but it's found on there. But the difference is, it's not a holding thing. So whatever book say, or audiobook, comic, or video, whatever you can find, like I said, depends if your library is aligned with it. Like, I found out just seeing an advertisement poster in one of a library is like, Metro Detroit area. It wasn't Detroit, but I was just looking, it said something about Hoopla. So it's somewhere else that you can rent books in additional to wherever your library is at, online as well. So it's another online option, right? And sometimes I can find certain stuff there that I can't find, say, through my library. Overdrive, which is, I think that's their multimedia thing for the autos. I don't know. I never had used that, but you know what? I don't know if you can rent like movies, like movie/DVD videos through, like, say, Autodrive. But I know you can sometimes rent, check out, because it's 21s, and you could, like I say, recheck it out again the next month. So it's kind of like a little bit more, like a little bit more lenient. It's less restrictions with the Hoopla. I know I'm going another book rant, but I want to get into that too. But also too, you can't have like recommendations. That's the difference. You can't like add recommendations or put books. So like I said, it's no use of a hold because the book is there. Then you can check it out right then and there. Or audiobook, check it right in there. And then just get it the next time once I think it's 21. I think there's almost 21 days as well per month. But like I said, you can 25 books per month. Or, checkouts, period, whatever they have. So the reason why I was saying that is because once I actually seen the last episode, and I know the adaptation is still different. I don't know, like I said, if I ever were to find it, I would watch the original series and all this other stuff. But it made me say, if I'm able to say find the audiobook versions, I may possibly listen to, because I think it's 9 books in total. And I was seeing, first I went through Aldrich to my library, and I seen that they didn't have the books, but you recommend it. And then but I found through Hoopla, guess what? It was the auto books, and that's all they had. They had auto books of all the collection of all books, and there's even one that has inclusion, gets 6 in total. But like I said, I think it's all 9 books in total. So the reason why I wanted to bring that is, so I thought, like, since I was able to take the time, because for the past 10 years, most of the TV I watch is on the internet, and more so, I still watch some shows. I started back and watched more again, say on the TV, or I was watching it more so when I was reviewing and stuff, or watching, or other, like my YouTube fam, or other YouTubers, or YouTubers were also reviewing. Sometimes I watch it based on what they said. So a lot of TV, like I said, I've been watching more so on the internet, say on my phone or tablet, computer, whatever. So I was thinking, like, since I took the time, was able to watch a whole series within, in 2 days. Something like that, or not that too long ago, in 10 episodes and about almost an hour long. I thought, like, I should have no problem. Even though, like I said, you really got to pay attention to David Makes Man. I just knew, I was like, starting today, I was going to get on, watch a couple episodes, maybe not do them all today, but split just like I watched if I'm able to watch like almost like, a 10-part series, 10-hour, almost like 10 hours, 8 hours a series within 2 days, then I should have no problem, watching something that it's not like because I don't think the show is great. Even though from the type of from the YouTubers I heard review, the last show was a little bit lackluster, or like the not the most favorite or most interesting one, or it was kind of overplaced, whatever, with acting and so forth, and some of the scenes. But I still was like, okay, I gotta get this done because I want to get it done where I'm still not, overlapping or being so behind and stuff. I'm trying to like be more consistent. So I just, like I said, I just knew like since I had, I had watched the whole entire series, in a couple days, and it should be no problem at least doing Dave Makes Man and then get to the other ones and then work on Greenleaf and then Love at the Lockup. I'll get to when I get to it. Shoot. So anyways, today was one of those days. Again, I was like, you know what? Then it turned 6, turned 7, then turned 8. And then I realized, y'all, I was like, you know what? I might just go ahead and make an auto video again. And it's not like because, I'm sitting here and I wasn't prepared, nothing like that. But it became one of those days where I was just like, you know what? I'm going to chill out, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. What got me, that maybe got like, kind of like, maybe I'll get to it tomorrow or whatever, hopefully. Even though, like I said, some of these shows I have not watched in a long time or whatever, like such as shows as Power, How I Get Away with Murder, Greenleaf, I was like, I used to watch the first season, a couple season, whatever, and then I kind of on and off had watched a couple episodes, whatever. But like, for example, Power. And especially watching people's reviews, and I'm not going to spoil it, it made me want to hear about it. Just like my YouTube cousin Mike B. Okay, shout out. I just finished watching his review on it. And just seeing other people's opinion about it. I was like I said, even though I don't watch the show anymore, I still like to hear other people's reviews. So I've been on and off been hearing about their take about what just happened, because, I think, I think we have stars for at least for a year or something like that at the moment. So you can see it early through the app, like at midnight, or Saturday night, whatever you want to call it. And then regularly comes on, about 8 or 9, whatever. So, yeah, so it kind of threw me off. So, like I said, on and off, I've been hear about that, watching a couple videos, whatever, and then I just was like, you know what, I think this is going to turn to another podcast. So I'm starting to get, at least it's a good thing that I'm becoming more comfortable with, like, podcasting, and maybe, it is helping exercise as far as, like, just podcasting or getting more into it. But, like I said, I'm adjusted to that, and I'm, like, becoming more adjusted to recording audio, than doing this. When I was little, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, it was a couple times I was trying to make a radio show and had characters to do, so it's not like I haven't done, a radio show before, or played with the childhood associates I had a couple times. We tried to make a little radio show, but other than that, it's just that I'm like, okay, I will get back on camera again, but I'm starting to get, it's way too early. I'm like, is most of these video journals going to be videos of y'all seeing my lovely face and the little thumbnail, little picture that look like a comic book? Is y'all going to get more of that? That's what I'm kind of trying to say. Like, okay, I am going to pop up more. I just have to be learning to be consistent. Yes, it's good I'm consistent with these videos, but I want to get back consistent to my videos where I show my face on camera, the reviews, maybe a story time for a podcast thing or something. I don't have like that many story times, okay? My life ain't like interesting like that. But, maybe inspiration video too, and realizing I'm really starting to like where I can press the record button, because I, had to get adjusted to this, but now I'm like, oh, press the button, sound effect, put a little description in, ta-da, so that's where I'm getting to the point, like, I'm really starting to love podcasting, I'm just like, am I getting too comfortable where I'm, not to say I can't do if I get to a point, like, with certain reviews, but personally, as far right now, I still want to learn to, like, have reviews where showing my face. Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, maybe in the future, sometimes when I don't feel well, I may do reviews on, because I'm, even though I'm a chatterbox, I ain't gonna lie. Either I'm quiet or a chatterbox. Sometimes you get in between, but I'll be Charlie Brown it, the want sometimes, okay? Y'all, if y'all been on this channel for a while, y'all know how I talk. So I think, enough time where, because I got 45 minutes, that's the plan I got right now. That I may do reviews, because shout out to Beautiful Soul. That actually, I just have it spelled different, but I had that same, but it's spelled like it's like blue, but it's a play on words, Beautiful Soul, but it's Beautiful Soul. I know it's tongue twister, y'all, but I had that, email for years. Okay, so what I'm saying is, Beautiful Soul, sometimes she does reviews, and there's some people who may have an auto, and they know how to do that, and they have reviews with that. And sometimes Beautiful Soul, check out her channel. I think it's Beautiful Soul Speaks, and I think it's Beautiful Soul Speaks too. I think she's more so on that channel. But sometimes she does reviews where she will just talk, and you just hear her talk. She uses speaker as well. She's one of those people, that's how I learned and decided to go with speaker. Just like my YouTube cousin, Random Addicts, uses speaker. And there's a couple other people I know that used to use speaker sometimes. That made me decide, you know what, maybe I want to try that out if I ever want to do a podcast. So that's how I end up coming over here. So yay, sometimes in the near future, and the way it's going now, if I continue, you may hear me do like reviews sometimes. But like I said, if I'm going to do like reviews, like do speakers occasionally, I may do that, like, not right now, but I want to do that, like, later on. So, but anyways, y'all, let me get out of here. I was just letting y'all know I'm really enjoying being, just the comfort of doing this podcast, the podcast as an option. And then a lot of times, too, also Lovely Tea as well. I do notice that she does podcasts, but some people have podcasts to hear their voice, but they also show, like, pictures and certain stories, and that's what she does as far as her editing. But you hear her voice, but you don't see her sometimes. So, or there's certain people, like, I think Thought Crimes. They don't show their faces on either. They sometimes show animations, but I've never seen their faces, and I don't think it's meant for any of us to see their faces. But it's the same thing. So, it's just like I said, this would just probably be equaled out, whatever. So like I said, y'all, I'll see y'all in the next video tomorrow. Hugs and loves. Y'all have a blessed week and take care. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, day 7, at least. Y'all I'm not gonna say people cross their fingers and all that other stuff, whatever, but I'm just gonna put in the air that I'm gonna get that going, But like I said, y'all gonna hear or see me, or both. Alright, take care. Night, again. Alright, see you on the next one.